This is Cleveland Browns Daily, brought to you by Ballybet, now live in Ohio on 850 ESPN Cleveland. Here are your hosts, Beau Bishop and Nathan Segura.
All right, let's do it live. Cleveland Browns Daily on location. Merely Beau, the great Z. Gibbay is here as well. Good to see you, Gibbay. You extended your vacation by a day, which was nice, but you were able to get in here.
That's called a Gibbay.
It was a.
That's what you do when you go on vacation. I can't get out of Florida. I have to stay here another 48 hours. It's a Gibbay. He's 2 for 2 in 2024.
2 Gibbays, 2 trips to Florida, 2 extended vacations.
2 Gibbays.
There's like 3 more trips planned, and I am now where you are in terms of being terrified.
Might want to think about driving.
Terrified. Listen.
Might want to think about driving. We pointed this out yesterday on the program. You know, it is interesting that your flight travel only happens on the way back.
Yeah, you've never had a problem getting to vacation. It's leaving the vacation that has caused you problems.
Also, we pinned it down to later in the day equals bad things happened.
His commitment to the fact that this is like
Clydesdale.
that this was a disservice to him and inconvenience for him is incredible.
Number one, until you've had to think about sleeping on an airport floor and been there at 4 a.m. No, Segura, you have not.
Yes,
I've done it.
Yes, many times.
No way.
Multiple.
Lies.
I did it with NBC when he was 4 at the Denver airport. Slept on my chest. Young
That's
NBC
right.
did.
I've done it.
There were kids sleeping everywhere.
I've done it in LaGuardia, brother. LaGuardia.
It is awesome to be here at the Great Lakes Collectors Convention here in Independence. This was so cool. And I got to tell you, you and I have done a lot of remotes through the years. This is the coolest
This
gift
is my favorite now.
Ever.
Well, it might be the first.
Well, true. Probably the first, yeah.
But
First and greatest.
But would be the greatest had there even been other gifts.
Yes.
So we got our own cards. Griff, give me a nice close-up here.
Get a tight shot of that, Griff.
A little tight shot of the card here. And Greeny Sports Cards putting this on. It's actually an incredible setup. I can't wait to take a walk around here. As we were walking by, I was like, let's buy a box, Beau. Let's go. Let's rip a box right now. We're going to rip a box on the air today. But yeah, come on out. The Great Lakes Collectors Convention. It is. It's awesome. I'm actually really pumped. And these things, they made cards of us. We need a Gibbay card though.
I'm good.
No, we need a Gibbay card.
I need a Gibbay card.
No. I think a Gibbay card, perfect for like the middle of a dartboard.
Right.
Gibbay.
Guided in.
There it is.
Who gets hurt?
Nobody.
We had, it's fun. This just happened recently because we are of the age where all of our parents said, do not get rid of your cards because there was always my grandmother, your grandmother, your grandpa, they threw out their cards.
I had a 56 Mickey Mantle.
It was always everybody had the Mickey
Mantle.
Mantle. Everybody had it. I had Mickey Mantle. Okay. So we were of the generation where you protected the cards. That's Fort Knox, baby. Like you're holding on to that forever.
I still have boxes, in the long, thin boxes of basically every baseball card, complete sets from 83 to about probably 94.
Oh, yeah.
I would say. Yeah. And then
are you talking Topps?
Topps, yeah. But then Donruss came out, and then I had the first ever Upper Deck.
Upper Decks were huge.
Beautiful cards.
Absolutely.
I had some of and then NBA had NBA hoops, and then they came out with Starbox.
Yeah,
was that what it was called?
Skybox.
Which
and then Upper Deck
gorgeous.
got into NBA.
And they got an NBA.
Those were the premium. This was a couple of years ago. My dad came out and he's like, wants my stuff out of the house. And so I said, well, make sure that you bring the cards, right? So I'm a man, I'm 40. And I'm thinking, all right, let's go. Let's see what this is all about. So the boys were excited, like, let's see what we saved. And so I had binders and I had, these things with like the ones that I considered, the great cards. They were all screwed in, perfectly pristine. And so my oldest is 12 and he's into this a little bit now. And so they're ripping boxes and I got this and this is worth this. And they're all worth these big numbers. And we get to mine and he's got this phone. And on this phone, like it'll tell you what they're worth right away, like on this app.
You just scan it.
Everybody here knows, I'm sure they all live in this world. I had no idea. And so we're going through and I'm like, well, let's get to it. Let's see what we got here. We got some Kobe Bryant rookies. We've got some stuff later. Let's see what this stuff's worth. Turns out everybody our age kept everything. And so they aren't rare, they aren't scarce. Like the one we all wanted was the Griffey Upper Deck. That was the
first ever card.
Yeah, of course you did. That was the one. But I think everybody had it.
So the things that I would be curious, and obviously we're at the right place to get the answer to it, but like my best cards, I have 3, I would say mint condition. Now they're PSA grade, so I'd have to send them off to be PSA graded.
Yeah.
But I have 3 Montana rookies
that
are in the screws,
Yeah.
locked up good. So that was like, I think that's,
it's got to be 80. Is that I don't even know what that is. Is that tops?
81 maybe?
Yeah.
Or before that even? 80? Could be an 80 tops.
Well, yeah. it could
Nothing
be.
like producing on site.
What? So you're going to look it up?
Yep.
Montana rookie. So those were my best. I had McGuire rookies, obviously, and then all that through the mid-'80s. Don Mattingly, back when a Don Mattingly rookie or a Tony Gwynn rookie.
Tony Gwynn, baby.
Tony Gwynn. Yeah, there's just not the scarcity. And so now we were just told we're going to get to rip this awesome box, and you'll let the people know exactly what it is, but you want a kaboom. So what they've done now is they have made cards that there are only a couple of, or a very limited.
Scarcity.
They've created the scarcity.
1981.
81, and what do we got on there?
Well, it depends. There's
give me a PSA 10 because it's got to be mint.
Got to be mint.
pre-owned. I'm looking at the eBay stuff.
That's still a fine marketplace.
Yeah.
But that's the thing now is you get them graded, and then you go ahead and you try to, and then 10's obviously the best, and that's what you want. You want your cards to be 10s.
I mean, I'm seeing.
I bet a couple hundo, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
But I mean, at a time, if the ironic thing for our generation is, had we sold them all when we were younger, they were worth more then than they are now, which you would think would be the opposite.
Here we go. Joe Montana's official rookie card, the 1981 Topps number 216 card, a perfect gem, mint copy of this card, graded as PSA or SGC 10, holds an average value of between 40 and 50K.
Well, there you go.
According to this.
Someone here could verify that.
I don't know.
He's like this, right? Is this what he's doing? Gibbay. In the card, is he like
That's
Yeah.
true?
Yeah, I have
What are
three
you
of
doing?
those.
Sell it now. Sell them now.
I believe you have some expenses recently.
Well, we've got number one, we need
You
to
won't have to be
verify
sitting in
this.
row 38 anymore.
Number two, we need to get them.
Well, let's go now.
Okay, all right.
Let's mobilize.
Let's mobilize.
Let's mobilize this.
I don't.
Let's get this done.
I don't know. Is this?
They've been passed to my children at this juncture.
Yeah, they need it. This is a fun sports weekend. Not just, here locally, this is a part of it, and then you've got the women tonight.
Oh, man.
In the Final Four. It's funny, I'm here on the desk. I've never, ever sat at a desk like this
You look
and
great.
conducted anything.
It's a nice little Johnny Carson.
I'm excited about it, which would make you an Ed McMahon and would make you I don't know who down the
Totally
road.
fine.
Who else used to pinch
I'm
in
like
on that
the guy
show?
that comes in for the last 5 minutes of the show. I'm not the A-lister. I'm not the B-list. Hey, you have a new movie coming out. Hey, you're kind of a C-list guy. Tell me about it. Oh, we're out of time. Thanks.
I think the analogy, and there are enough people old enough in here that will get this, that remember the Tonight Show. It's probably like if I'm the Carson desk right now in that seat, then like you would be you'd be like Burt Reynolds coming in. Like the star comes in, plays to the crowd. You and I have a big fun time, and then Ed would Gibbay would be Ed, and he would just give a chuckle from here or there, and that's the way that goes. Yeah. I think that's probably.
I like it. I like where we're at.
I like that's how
I think
it goes.
we're doing well.
So you've got, and so by the way, at this lovely desk, I have a Caitlin Clark card right there. There's two of them, one on each side.
One on each side. You got it. When just walking around, all the different cards. If you are into cards, if this is a hobby that you enjoy, memorabilia, they've got a ton of helmets I've seen, jerseys. Come check this out because
very cool.
It is a much bigger setup than I anticipated, to be perfectly honest. There are many more offerings. It's great. He'd like you to move your water. Blocking the shot of Griff.
Connor with a K. You got to get his
K.
blocking right.
So
how would you describe Griff's focus?
Laser, dialed, locked.
Is it where it needs to be?
Griff, is your focus where it needs to be?
Did not even look up.
Because he's so locked in.
Good.
He's on the camera. So Connor, they have a 3-point contest at the Browns every year. Connor's first 2 years didn't get out of the round of 32.
Yeah.
This year, and a run to the Elite Eight.
Took out one of the big timers, Hannah Lee.
Yeah, run to the Elite Eight, had a great time. So what's different, right? The power of love. He's in love, and he's just glowing. His heart is full, and so now he's dropping buckets.
You know,
he's a splash
give me
brother.
on that one. Give me the form on that one.
He's
in a pull up, just air pull up. Give me just see the form.
Right for the 3. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Let's follow through.
Yeah.
There's big things happening. I believe. Moving in.
Oh, boy. This is exciting.
Baby, this is serious.
It's very exciting.
I'm like, can I talk about that on the air?
Guys,
well, now it's out there.
I'm curious to see if you guys think that if you guys agree on the correct way to load the dishwasher. In my house, there is not agreement on that. I have a very meticulous
of course you do.
plan for how
there's
certain dishes go in certain places, certain bowls go in certain. And that's the only place they go.
Yeah,
If I don't know it, chaos. Bowls could be in the upper back right. It's complete madness.
Why is it? My wife does the same thing.
No. So
I come in and I go, you understand that you want to maximize the space in this. You got 2 racks. Like, let's use all of it. There's no reason to not use our real estate well.
And there are proper ways to utilize it.
Of course.
It's a puzzle. So you have to figure it out. And much like a puzzle, I often build the frame. Like, that's where you have the space for the bigger bowls on the outsides. I build my frame first, and then I fill in the middle. And we're good to go. It's a beautiful thing.
It's gorgeous.
It's symphony, and everything comes down. By the way, it's also easier to put away because everything that's the same is together.
It's all together. I just was having that conversation last night.
So there's a great Instagram meme about it, and my good friend Matt Cardona and his wife Chelsea, former WWE Women's Tag Team Champion, she posted it, and I just wrote back to her. I was like crying. I was like, I know exactly how you feel. And she's like, why does this happen? Same thing as you. Why does this happen?
Why is this happening?
And you've seen it. You've seen it, what it looks like when it's done perfectly.
Yeah.
Take a picture. Take a picture with your mind.
Yeah.
And then you do that. When you, here we go.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm with you on that.
I think I'm an elite. Like, I would like to have a card for my dishwasher loading skills.
I just don't understand how there's any interpretation on how to do it. There's no room for it. This is the way. Do it this way.
They're acting like 1 + 1 is 3.
No, it's not. It's nuts.
It's 2.
It's chaos. Women's Final Four, men's Final Four. You've got WrestleMania this weekend.
Oh, baby. I'm
going to have a legitimate dual screen setup Saturday night because I've got the men and the kids they're in. So this is great. This will be the first WrestleMania that I've ever watched live.
All right. Let me tell you this right now. When they come back, next time they come here, we're going.
Okay. All right.
Next time I bet there will be a Raw or a SmackDown between now and SummerSlam. I would bet.
All right. I'm in. But they're all in. So as a kid, I watched, but I could never get the pay-per-views. So I would always have to get, like, it would come out on. You'd either do, like, somebody would record the pay-per-view is usually what happened, and you get it a couple of days later, but never in live.
I used to go to Blockbuster to get when they would release the VHS tapes.
The VHSs, you'd get those, 100%. But yeah, so this will be the first one live.
You got to get them the game.
I got to get the what?
They will love the game.
Oh, for like the
WWE
Xbox?
2K24. It's great, and
they
will love. They can make their own guys.
Okay.
They can make their own music, and give themselves their own finishers, and then they will. That'll be a very productive one-on-one, or then they can tag team and go after the tag belts together. Like that'll be great joy.
Yeah, that is going to be all right. I'll get that done. So it's fun, and this thing tonight. The idea that Cleveland landed the Final Four, the women's Final Four, in the apex year to do it.
Yep.
It's the sport's never been more popular. 12.3 million people watched the game on Monday. I don't. It's funny. I had somebody say to me this morning, "Do you think it'll outrate the men?" I don't. I still think it'll. But here's the difference: the men's numbers are declining, and the women's are ascending. So how much of that is Caitlin Clark? Surely that's a part of it. She is not. She doesn't move the needle. She is the needle.
I was going to say. I think it's the star power that women's basketball has.
Okay.
Like they have star players. They have names that they're following. I'm just telling you.
I'm smiling at you because one of your greatest arch enemies made that exact case 2 days ago outside of his locker after a Los Angeles Lakers game. Your boy, LeBron James, said exactly that.
What's his son going to do, speaking of that?
I'll get to that. But here's what he said. He said, the WNBA, you have to be 22. You have to turn 22 in order to be eligible for the WNBA in the year of the draft. So they have to play 3 or 4 years.
Yep.
So what you get is exactly what you described. You get stars. So like Caitlin Clark has been in our life a while. Paige Beckers, who they play tonight, she's been in our life for a while. You're familiar with her. These South Carolina players, they've been, Aaliyah Boston, they're in your life. Like LeBron knew all of it. He knew them all by name, right? Because you watch them every year. And because the NBA does not have, and I know why they haven't. It's the NBAPA is the reason, because they want them to get to that second contract. But there is no disputing that if the NBA had a rule similar to the NFL, where you were 3 years removed from high school before you could join the league, the popularity of both the league and college
basketball
would go through the roof.
Enormous, because it would be like the college basketball we watched.
Yes.
In our heyday, where you had teams that had 3 guys that they're all going to get picked in the first round of the NBA draft on one team.
That's right.
And now they one and done, or forget it. I totally agree. I'm curious to ask you this. If it ends up Iowa, South Carolina again, what do you think that number is?
It'll be Sunday.
So
it's
going
Sunday at 3 o'clock.
That's smart, because then it doesn't go head-to-head with WrestleMania or Curb.
Smart for us.
It's smart for us.
Oh my God, what are we going to do Sunday night?
I'm going to have to watch Larry Monday.
The series
Well,
finale
we don't have a show
LD?
Monday.
It's the main event, and I've put out into the world the greatest storyline ever. And I in fact, received a call today from somebody in the WWE who had heard my story from another person that I had shared it with in the WWE to tell me that they think it's genius and they hope it happens.
Well, that'd be something if it did.
Yeah. My brain might
Miz
fall
did
out of my
not.
head.
Miz was like he thought it was brilliant, but also yesterday was like,
well, because number one, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Number two, he's like, oh, we need to have this happy ending or whatever.
Yeah.
But then I do think once I hit him with, if it's a heel Rock, that sets up heel Rock against hometown Miz.
Well, now we're in
for the title in Cleveland Browns Stadium.
Yeah. I'm not sure how. I don't know enough about it to speak intelligently about how fans would feel about the Cody Rhodes guy doing like 2 years of ascending to this to not ever reach it.
No, he would reach it.
But gone. And then wouldn't he then want The Rock at SummerSlam?
He'd probably want The Rock sooner than that. But would he get him? I don't know.
No. Yeah. So that's going to be crazy. I think the number will be huge. The number tonight's going to be tough because it's at 9:30.
Too late.
Like they went 7 o'clock, 9. It's 7 and.
It's 7 and 9.
Yeah, but
like it's 20 minutes between games.
You tell me the last time you saw a college basketball game televised in 2 hours. I'll wait.
Doesn't exist.
No. So it'll be 9:30. I mean, that's 1 in the morning.
Game.
You know, I guess it's midnight, a midnight finish.
Yeah.
Tonight, that's too late. So I think tonight they won't do, because I think the game on Monday was 7.
It was 7. It was perfect.
That's perfect. So it's not going to do 12-3 tonight because there was the history with LSU. I think the South Carolina one could be like 12-13 if they get that on Sunday afternoon. South Carolina's undefeated. If it's Iowa, South Carolina. Yep. Here's the thing, though. Even if it's not, if it's UConn, South Carolina, it'll still do 10. It'll do 10 or 11. The reality is that other than the sport we talk primarily about, and we'll get into that in a second, college sports are about the only other thing that's on the ascent. Everything else is dipping.
It's the power of live entertainment, right?
Yep.
And there are a few things that must be consumed live. It is interesting. I think it's incredible. And one of the things, I don't know if it's being talked about on a larger scale than you and I have talked about it, which is a little bit, but it's kind of incredible that UConn is in both.
Yeah.
And NC State is in both. And NC State, had they won 4 games in the ACC tournament and not the finals, would not have been in the tournament.
No. And the NC State part's far more unlikely than the UConn part.
Of course.
UConn's, and they have history. UConn is, you make the argument, UConn is the best basketball program of the last 40 years. When you put them both together,
I don't think
they are absolutely.
I don't
and the
think
men's might be on its own. They're going for their 6th title.
I know.
This weekend, so they might be anyway. It's fun. It's a really fun week. It's a fun weekend.
It's a great weekend, and then because of the eclipse here, everybody gets no kids are in school on Monday. It's like they should
off.
That.
They told
we're off Monday.
Yeah, it's great. We got taking the eclipse. We're gonna have totality.
What's the deal?
So even downtown, so Miss K works downtown. They've told all the businesses downtown, nobody's coming in today.
My wife's company, they're dismissing everybody at noon.
All right.
Beau.
What? Do I have a misunderstanding of what's going to happen?
I don't know. My parents were telling me I needed to buy groceries and get gas in my car, and I'm like, is the apocalypse
Y2K,
coming?
you threw caution to the wind.
What is going on?
Come on now. So here's the thing, and I was having this discussion with my buddy, actually with Beatbox. If this was primitive times, and we were just walking around, and all of a sudden, the sun was blacked out from the sky, and night fell in the middle of the day, I think this would be, chaos could ensue. It would be interpreted as a sign from the gods.
Yeah.
We might have to sacrifice people to stay in the good graces. We just don't know.
I'm going to thrive. You go ahead and try.
You'd provide food for a while. So listen, we had to look into a lot of things here. But I was like, we know this is coming.
Yeah.
It's known. We know the exact time. In fact, I believe it says, 3:13 to 3:17 is the time of totality. Yeah, so we know so it's going to get dark, mostly dark, for 4 minutes. And then
so that's like February in Cleveland. That's like today.
Yeah.
That's like going to work and coming home every day at work in January and February.
Yeah.
So, I don't get it.
I think
that's
because
cool.
you come to work.
To see it.
You come to work at 12:55.
That's why. Here it is.
And you leave. There's
Welcome
still
back.
daylight out.
Welcome back.
He's back.
Welcome back.
Same zest.
Right. Oh.
Well, because he had an couple extra days of vacation. Again.
Yeah. Worked out well.
I'm just going to start adding extra days.
All right, so it's just going to get dark, right? That's what we're in for?
So
yeah. It's going to look really cool. You got to look through your glasses. Don't affect your cornea.
But provided we have a clear day.
By the way, you got to put the dog in the basement.
Why?
Because dogs, they're saying close your curtains, keep your pets away from the window, because if they look up, they can go blind.
You think Buddy Garrity's going to have a clue difference?
That's why they're saying protect your dogs, because they don't know any better. They're looking up. There's a full moon.
Right.
Dogs act weird.
I don't know how often Asa Woody even looks up.
No.
If the sun
my
had
wife said
food,
the same thing, but there was a whole thing about it.
If the sun was holding a piece of chicken or a piece of steak or a treat,
just a peanut butter,
peanut
butter
then she
bun.
she'd look at the sun. Otherwise, no interest.
All right.
It doesn't have food.
We got intervals of clouds and sunshine on Monday.
Yeah, we need it sunny.
60s.
64. So if it's
Okay,
cloudy,
it snowed this morning. What's up with that?
I don't know. If it's cloudy, will we even notice it?
I have no idea.
My guess is not.
If it's like it has been,
Yeah.
no, you'd miss it. We need it to be. We need sun.
So
we need a sunny day.
They are estimating 600,000 people coming into Cleveland
Downtown.
Monday.
That's why they're
for
shutting
this.
downtown. It's going to be chaos.
Why? Are we the epicenter of it?
We're right
one
in the
of-
path
yes.
of totality. The next
Yes.
closest city, big city that's in the path of totality, is I think Indianapolis.
Did you just say 600,000?
Yes.
They're shutting downtown down. It's a total
on the
eclipse
west
of
side, Lake Road, from Cleveland all the way to Vermilion, is one way west. You cannot go east on Lake Road.
Oh, come on.
No east, only west.
Every one of these cities along the lakefront's got activities planned this weekend, 5Ks and stuff, all celebrating. They're all making money. It's a cash grab.
Wow.
By the way, I realize this is a beautiful setup for full court hoops, but I couldn't play here.
Why?
What's it say on that backboard?
Oh, it doesn't apply to
I
you.
can't read it.
It says no dunking.
Oh.
I play above the rim. I play above the rim, brother.
You can still play out here. You're not going in there anyway. You play, and you're going 3-point line to 3-point line, brother.
You're
not getting in
I like
there.
to get a finish at the bucket. I like to get out there quick.
On a 2-on-1, where you have a choice of a contested finish or an open pull-up three, Mr. Segura.
Do I believe that the other person involved with me in this 2-on-1 is competent?
Yeah.
Because then there should be no contested finishes in a 2-on-1.
Well, I mean, it's all right. So you're on a break. Guy's chasing you down. If you go, you're going to be contested at the rim.
Or I can flare.
Or you can just flare and hit the 3.
Flare.
Flare, of course. All right, do you want to do this? So we have here.
Yeah, let's pass some packs around. I want to
Yep.
rip one. I want a kaboom.
This is exciting. So it's a 2023 Panini Absolute Football set. Bijan.
So we're looking for C.J. Stroud kaboom card. That's what we want.
Do you know I do this for the boys? This is one of my favorite things to do in the holidays. Is we do the box, and then we hand them. These are your 2, whatever, and then they pop them, and we see what happens.
You know, it was the worst. One of my best pulls. I remember I pulled I remember whose rookie it was, but when I pulled it, it was the card that was with the stick of gum, so it got like sugar stained, and then that diminishes the value.
Yeah.
By the way, how's Zagura's godson doing? Is he out of timeout yet? Like, what's been going on?
He's thriving. Bootsy and I were.
Well, here, you guys did. Yeah,
you get 2 of them. We each get 2.
Each get 2 packs.
Who's gonna go? You go first.
All right. Yeah,
I'll pop it. We'll go down and then back.
So we're looking for. We want a CJ.
We want a kaboom. Something's kaboom.
So Bootsy's okay? Are
Bootsy's
we good?
great.
Are we not good? No. I'm asking the father.
In what way? Is he okay?
Coming back from Hawaii,
No,
it was
mess.
not great. And then
he didn't sleep for the whole flight home.
He can't be held responsible.
I'm just catching up on this. I just want to make sure,
he was
on
he's
vacation.
fine. We're good now. Where he's not
No,
good.
we did have
Snacks are
he
good?
was banned from Fortnite, and then
I
we
knew about
rethought
that.
because I would rather have him. I called a meeting with the blonde, and I said, look, I'd rather have him do this than watch SpongeBob.
Yes.
So let's let him back doing this
He's
once
back.
once his jobs are done, his responsibilities are taken care of. I'd rather have him do that.
By the way, I was in Canada at around 7:30 last night.
Yeah.
And I got invited to a party by Bootsy.
Did you? He can't wait. He can't wait.
By the way, I should be able to get on with him today.
I'll have it for you Tuesday, but he handed me an envelope. I have a feeling it has something to do with school. He handed me an envelope yesterday when he got home from school that just said Mr. Segura on the envelope. So
Are you going to like donuts and like? Do you guys do like a breakfast thing? I used to do that with my nephews.
It's
great.
about. But I said,
I'm excited.
Yeah, I said I can't. I'm not going to, because we're here. We'll get back to the office and we'll
do it on Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll do it on Tuesday.
All right, what do you got? Oh, you got
All
looks like something shiny in there.
I was going
is.
to say.
So we got a Josh Allen.
Oh, baby.
You think he's happy?
No.
Hey, what did Victor
I think
say
you
about
have
that yesterday?
I think there's something at the back there looks.
But there's a difference between the two of us. I see it. I'll get to it.
What if you kaboomed already?
I might have. We got a Tony Pollard,
Now a Tennessee Titan.
a Devonta Smith. Do they still do like offensive linemen?
Are these like only good players? Do they make
Yeah,
cards
I
of good players?
wonder if they don't do offensive linemen. Like when I ran into Danny Fike in Maui.
By the way, epic human
That was
being.
something, man.
He's a great guy.
Valdez Scantling, Kyler,
So far this feels like all
Kyler.
skill.
Donta Foreman.
Cleveland Brown.
That's our guy. There he is. Russ Wilson.
Boo.
Yep.
Let's weld.
Maisie Smith, rookie card.
Oh, that's a defensive tackle from the Cowboys?
Yep. Sammy Laporta,
So there's a defensive lineman in there.
That's a Laporta rookie.
a Laporta rookie. A Cam Smith,
Okay.
and then a draft Diamonds, Darren Waller. 2008, 2015 Ravens. So that's pack one for me. Go ahead. What do you got? No kaboom.
Was he a 6th-round pick, Darren Waller? Does it say what year or what round?
Sixth. Good job out of you.
Thank you.
I believe someone you know is
Was
familiar.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have anything shiny.
Still waiting for my hoodie,
I
by the way.
I think you did better. All right, we got a Josh Jacobs, an Amon-Ra St. Brown, J.K. Dobbins, Christian Kirk.
Who did Dobbins meet with this week? He was meeting
Chiefs.
with somebody. Oh,
I like that
yeah,
fit
great.
for him. A Tyreek Hill.
I don't.
A Jair Brown rookie card. So the rookie cards have a little
They got the
shininess
sparkle,
to them.
yeah.
A Jaron Hall rookie card. A Bryce Young rookie card. A Dak Prescott.
It's about as tall as he is.
Hold on. Why is he Why is this green, though? There's something a little bit different about this Dak Prescott. It's green. I don't know if that has, I don't know what that means. Whoa. A stargazing Justin Jefferson.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I don't know.
And a chance to win being a kid reporter.
Okay.
Here's the thing with the
What's
stargazing.
the stargazer?
So,
we need people who are in the know.
That used to be you used to get those cards and it was like it's an all-star card. The all-star cards aren't worth anything.
Yeah.
So is that? Do you have the app?
Connor,
Who's got the
That's
app?
your spirit animals only non-Browns.
we need to know about this Minnesota
current
Vikings
NFL player jersey.
stargazer.
There it is. All right, Gibbay, what do you got?
Can I interest you in a Jared Judy?
Oh,
there you go, our guy.
A little Browns wide receiver action.
Yes.
So they must not do offensive linemen, defensive linemen in this.
Except they're
It's got to be like all stars.
Yeah.
Followed up with a Baker Mayfield.
Oh, how
Gibbay.
about that? Your boy.
Yeah, sure. David Montgomery.
Nice. Very nice season.
Yep. Ryan Tannehill.
Okay.
Ain't no mountain high enough. Alvin Kamara.
Very nice.
CeeDee Lamb.
Oh.
Nice little wide receiver pack.
Yeah, you
going.
did.
Bryce Young rookie, if he ever becomes good, that could be very nice.
Could be.
C.J. Stroud.
Hey, there you go. That could be a good
Rookie.
one, right?
But
Is that a kaboom?
Is it a kaboom?
Doesn't say kaboom.
No, I think it's just a rookie.
Just a rookie card.
Just a rookie.
Yeah, no kaboom. What? You would know? What about this Stargazer? Is that anything good?
Yeah, see, it's like the All-Star card.
It's not a kaboom.
Yeah, you're
Justin Jefferson, come on.
Brian Dreesy.
Are kabooms only rookies? No, they could be anybody. Okay.
Okay.
Yaya Diaby,
Yep, very nice.
rookie card. Ooh, little Debo for you.
Yeah, so what's the one that green where it's in green writing? We don't know. Not a kaboom, just a pair.
We're looking
Debo
for the kabooms.
Samuel. Bryce Young by storm.
Go.
All right. So
Okay.
all right. We got a little there.
All right, I'm on to pack 2.
You got a pack too. Let's go.
Yep. I got the kid reporter thing again.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Good. That's very good.
Here, take.
I want Bootsy to be the
Bootsy.
kid
Yeah, I want
reporter.
Bootsy to be the kid reporter.
He doesn't have enough things going for him. All right, we got
Okay, maybe we want to root for one of the others.
Tyjae Spears rookie,
Ooh.
DeMarvion Overshone rookie, Ivan Pace Jr. rookie. All right, that's 3 guys I've never heard of, and we do this for a living.
Spears is a running back for the Titans.
Yeah,
That's the one I know from fantasy.
Roshan Johnson rookie, Nick Chubb.
A Nick
Oh,
Chubb.
there you
Nick
go.
Chubb.
There was a kid on my
Is it
flight last
what
night.
Nick Chubb is it? Like the green? Is he anything?
Just a Nick Chubb.
Just a Nick Chubb. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one. Saquon, Gino, Drake London, Jared Goff, Juju.
Would that be a Drake
and
London
Rashad White.
rookie?
Would it be a what?
Would the Drake London be a rookie?
No.
No.
Second year?
Second year.
Why did I think rookie?
All right, here we go. A Michael Thomas. Whoa.
Oh, come on.
I got a Clayton Tune, not a kaboom, but with his jersey.
Oh, the jersey. The kids always get excited
The
about
fabric.
those.
Little fabric. Oh, the Michael Thomas is a rock out. It's a rock out Michael Thomas and a Clayton Tune jersey, which is a thick card. Take a
Yeah, those are, yeah.
look at that.
It's a good item.
A Josh Downs rookie, a Jartavius Martin rookie, a Will Levis rookie,
Maybe we should do this
and
like
then
periodically
a
on the show.
Devontae, yeah, a Damian Pierce, Isaiah Hodgins, Miles Sanders, Trevor Lawrence, Aaron Jones. So I think feels like my best one here might be this Clayton Tune with a jersey and then a Stargazer
JJ?
JJ.
Yeah.
Jay Jettis.
I've got a Jordan Love. Keenan Allen, no longer a Charger.
No.
A Brock Purdy. There you go. I got Purdy and a Debo
That's
for
Give
you.
that to Pedro.
Yeah.
There you go.
But to Pedro. Perhaps.
DJ Moore. Little Joe Mixon. Traylon Burks. Derek Carr. Rookie Sean Clifford, Packers. Hunter Lepke, rookie, Cowboys.
There you go.
There you go.
Did I screw that up?
No, I don't know. I would
Okay.
not know if you did
All
or
right.
not.
Deontay Banks, rookie. Giants.
All right.
Where are we at?
Let's get
3
you
or 6?
hopefully a kaboom.
Introductions. Rookie Premier. Needs some speed, making it look quick and easy. I don't
Which
know.
card is it though?
Zay Flowers and Tank Dell together.
Oh. Tank Dell. He likes it.
There you go.
I mean, Clayton Tune started against the Cleveland Browns this year.
That's true.
Did not have a nice outing. I'm surprised that they felt like we need a Clayton Tune
I think they do it.
jersey card.
They do it
Yeah,
before.
I'll tell you what's
I
amazing.
got a kid reporter.
My
so-
kids don't know any better. It could be anybody's jersey card. They'll trade you anything for it. If it's got the jersey in it, they're in.
They're in.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
my nephew's
Well,
like that.
No,
Give it to Bootsy.
he's good. He's good. That was fun.
That was fun.
That's
we gotta
fun.
do, we got to do this in season.
Yeah.
We got to do this more out of season.
I used to do it with the
we need
football
to rip
cards. I
like
would
a-
set up the lineups. Like I'd want to have the whole team. The centers, the guards, the
Oh
tackles.
yeah. We need to
Set
get
it up.
like some a pack from the 80s or 90s.
So we can just look at Worthless and watch our youth.
I guess really the chance to pull something big is in a current card. You're right.
We've
Yeah,
got
it
to get.
seems
We've
like
got
it.
to. We got to get this Joe Montana thing figured out. Because 40 to 50K, if
I don't
indeed
think that's right.
that's the case.
That guy gave you a thumbs up over there that it was.
I don't know if you said that it was legit, but listen. On the way out, I'll ask.
Yeah,
I think
you
we
run
know
by.
people here who are pretty plugged in.
Yeah, they would know.
The
They would
most
know.
valuable card of Joe Montana is currently a 1981 Topps number 216 Joe Montana PSA 10 by Topps from 81 with a worth of approximately $40,000.
All right. I have 3 of them somewhere. I got to go
pretty
track
good.
them down. I got to track them
Pretty
down.
good. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to have a family meeting with the kids. Say, go, go find,
Don't you go dying on us.
Just keep them out of it.
go find. Well, that's the only way.
I think that can be your fun coupons.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like, I would sell it now if that's the case. And you got 3, I'd get rid of all of them.
Yeah.
It's never,
I would.
yeah, that's it.
I have to get them graded though.
We
I'll come back out here on Sunday.
We've been in a bit of a little bit of NFL chatter. We've been in a bit of a dead period now,
Yeah.
kind of quiet for a couple of weeks. We are nearing the draft, and that's kind of what we're all waiting on, right?
I was in the Detroit airport last night. That's all it is.
They're locked in.
Yes, they are ready.
I like how you kept the story up to even say that you were in the Detroit airport as opposed to how you actually got home. So it's good. That's one thing about a lie is you have to layer it.
Oh, he's got a lot of layers in this one. I asked to see the receipt,
Which
the
receipt
card?
would
the
you
rental
like?
car, the rental car receipt.
Which one? The rental car's still outside. I still haven't taken it back. It's a nice Dodge Charger. I made great time coming home.
I bet you did.
It's got a great pickup.
It does. Yeah, a lot
Virginia
of
plates.
the ponies
Don't
just want
tow
to
it out
run.
there.
Look at the detail that he's giving us. Virginia.
Yeah, there's a
plates.
lot of
No,
it.
I had to
Yeah.
memorize the plate because I don't think I'm parked legally at all.
No,
Typically, when
it's
somebody
safe.
offers a lot of extra details that you really didn't ask for,
Then, yeah. It all starts with the Costanza. It's not a lie if you believe it.
That's right.
So it's got to start there.
yeah.
Yeah, and then you proproperly layer
I can
it out.
assure you.
How much did you enjoy the extra 48 hours, the free 48 hours of vacation
Let me explain
in Florida?
something. I went to the airport at 5 o'clock Wednesday. I left the airport at 3:45 a.m. Thursday. I got back, had to wake my mother-in-law up to get us in the house, slept for 6-7 hours, showered, and went back to the airport.
You're right back. There you go. There's no glamour in it, kids.
No.
There's no glamour in it.
I mean, it did get a little entertaining when the police were called because people tried to take out the pilot when the pilot came out to give the bad news. Because the pilots had been sitting on the plane for 90 minutes and then came out and said, hey, time's up. We have to go home and go to bed. We can't fly now. That went over about as well.
What's
as you can imagine.
worse, the fact that was delivered, or the fact that everybody on that plane, if they had their druthers, would say, "We'll roll the dice with you.
At 100%.
Yes, 100%.
We're gonna roll. We're
Put
fine.
me on the plane and whatever happens.
I'm sure you're
I've
fine.
had a
I'll
great
get you
run.
coffee,
You're gonna
little
be.
ristretto.
He's gonna be just fine.
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think I trust
It's a
you.
1 hour and 50-minute flight.
It's nothing.
It's not like you're going across the
It's
country.
a lot of autopilot.
It's a lot of autopilot, Coach.
Or just communicate the fact so I don't ever have to leave the house. that the plane is ultimately not going to take off.
Yeah. That's what you're looking for. A little communication.
Just
That's
a
it.
little. That's it. I understood the situation.
Hey, let me ask you guys a question. Have you ever thought about hitting golf balls inside Cleveland Browns Stadium?
Yes.
Now's your chance.
Oh, baby.
Upper Deck Golf. It is June 21st, Saturday the 22nd. Enjoy a unique VIP golfing experience while hitting tee shots from the upper deck down to custom greens on Browns Stadium field below. For more information, go to upperdeckgolfing.com. Reserve your tee time today. That's upperdeckgolfing.com. That's all like lob wedges, right?
I don't know.
Like if you're up top,
I'm assuming you're
just
not
starting
hitting
it.
driver.
You're just hitting it in the air and you're
Segura could put one in Lake Erie, I feel.
That's
what
what he
we were
said
saying
yesterday. Like
yesterday,
if he hit a driver,
Yeah.
he could definitely from the top of Cleveland Browns Stadium put it in Lake Erie.
Elevation. It's going.
There's no question.
Let's go.
And you'd hit that pavement and it's gone.
Gone.
It
That's what
becomes
I
a
said. It's
weapon.
going to run for forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll
it's
never stop.
Really easy.
I do want to send thank yous, Matt, our sound guy from Raise the
Yes.
Roof, Adam from Classic Teleproductions
Yep.
over there, Griff, Connor. They took care of us. Jeremy Levine and all of his crew here at Greenie Sports Cards and the Great Lakes Collector Convention.
The best.
Shout out to all of them. Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Yeah,
Big
when I
thank
hear
you.
the guys, when I hear Classic, I mean, last things I did would do Les's show and go down. They're the best people.
Yep.
Yeah, so that is absolutely. And Les is here with us.
Yeah.
There he is. Appropriate. Looking over my
Quite
shoulder.
appropriate. Yeah.
Absolute icon.
I think he's proud of
absolute
the
legend.
work that you've done today.
He's the best, the absolute best you're going to find.
So the show hours today 2 to 8, Saturday 10A to 6P, Sunday 9A to 3P.
983.
Get it between your television viewing or your Final Four appearances, your parties, wherever.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, you got the games tonight. Then tomorrow you're waiting for the Sunday stuff. If you're in town for the games, that would be it. It's awesome. It's a great space here in Independence. I'd never been in here.
Yeah.
I can't believe you don't have tournaments here, and you
Well,
have
that's
to
what I
drive
said when I
like
walked in.
a
I
million
mean-
miles away to go play in a tournament.
Yeah, I've played in about every arena in Northeast Ohio over the last 6 years, and I'll tell you this is what every community that has basketball, they all want to build this. Like 4 courts, full courts, nets everywhere, the nets on the roofs. You can practice baseball in here too.
Yeah.
Money.
You can divide them up.
Yeah, divide them up. No, you could play 4 games here all day long. They have one of these in Brecksville, but it's not as big. I think it's 3 courts too. I don't think it's 4. But this
Indoor
is nice.
track.
Very, very nice.
Yeah.
So this has been fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So great.
This is brings me back to my youth. When I was a kid, I'd go to the Moscone Center in San Francisco for the big card shows.
That's it.
Yeah.
We're off on Monday.
Off Monday, back because of the Eclipse and because of the Guards opener.
Yep. ESPN Cleveland will have you covered, complete Guardians coverage leading up to first
Good.
pitch.
There you
at
go.
5 o'clock.
I would say the next level is next. Normally I do. But I can say we'll be back Tuesday.
We
You
will
can.
be.
There you go. Cleveland Browns Daily, 850, ESPN Cleveland.